EastEnders unveils shocking plot twist. Zack Hudson faces brutal attack following tense ultimatum. Will Nicola's desperate secrets unravel? The drama in EastEnders is set to reach a boiling point next week as Zack Hudson, one of Walford's most beloved characters, finds himself the victim of a savage attack. This explosive storyline unfolds just days after Zack delivers a high-stakes ultimatum to Nicola Mitchell. A decision that could change the lives of everyone involved forever. Fans are left wondering, will the truth finally see the light of day? Or will Nicola's web of lies hold strong? The tension began brewing when Zack uncovered a staggering revelation about his past. It turns out that 16 years ago, during a clandestine affair with Nicola, he fathered a son, Barney Mitchell. This secret had remained buried until recently, when Zack pieced together the puzzle and realized he is Barney's biological father. Determined to do right by his son, Zack confronted Nicola and demanded she come clean to Barney about his true parentage. However, Nicola, fiercely protective of the life she's built, refused to let this bombshell detonate her family dynamic. She's desperate to keep the truth hidden not only from Barney but also from her ex-partner, Teddy Mitchell, who remains oblivious to the affair and its consequences. Nicola's desperation led her down a dark path of manipulation. In a bid to silence anyone who might expose her secret, she resorted to blackmailing Sharon Watts, leveraging a scandalous detail about Sharon's past, her steamy night with Grant Mitchell, to ensure her silence. But Sharon, never one to be easily intimidated, spilled the beans to Zack about Nicola's underhanded tactics. Furious and resolute, Zack tracked Nicola down and issued a stern ultimatum. Either she tells Barney the truth about his father, or Zack will take matters into his own hands and reveal it himself. The stakes couldn't be higher. Next week, the fallout from this confrontation takes a dangerous turn. Nicola, unraveling under the pressure of Zack's demand, resorts to extreme measures to protect her carefully guarded secret. The situation escalates dramatically when Zack becomes the target of a vicious attack, an assault orchestrated by none other than Nicola herself. But how did it come to this? It all begins when Nicola, reeling from Zack's threat, reaches out to him with a proposition. She arranges a clandestine meeting at Harry's barn, a secluded spot that promises privacy for their showdown. There, she dangles a tempting offer. £10 in cash if Zack agrees to keep his mouth shut and walk away from Barney's life forever. Zack, however, is unmoved by the bribe. His resolve to connect with his son outweighs any financial incentive, and he flatly rejects her deal, leaving Nicola cornered and frantic. With her options dwindling, Nicola scrambles for another way out. In a last-ditch effort to evade the truth, she impulsively books a family trip to Spain, hoping to whisk Barney, Teddy, and the rest of the Mitchell clan far away from Zack's influence. But her plan hits a snag when Teddy, growing suspicious of her erratic behavior, refuses to go along with the sudden getaway. Thwarted yet again, Nicola realizes she's running out of moves. In a surprising twist, Nicola contacts Zack once more, this time claiming she's ready to confess. She tells him she'll finally reveal to Barney that Zack is his father and instructs him to meet her at Harry's barn. Hopeful but wary, Zack arrives at the agreed-upon location, only to walk straight into a trap. Nicola, consumed by her need to keep her son in the dark, unleashes a brutal attack on Zack, warning him that she'll stop at nothing to protect her family's illusion. The confrontation is as shocking as it is intense, leaving Zack battered and reeling. The drama doesn't end there. Later, a shaken Zack crosses paths with Sharon outside number 3B. Bruised and evasive, he brushes off her concern with vague excuses. But Sharon's instincts tell her something is seriously wrong. Sensing foul play, she sets off to confront Nicola at Harry's barn, determined to get to the bottom of the chaos. What follows is an explosive showdown between the two women, witnessed by a bewildered Teddy, Harry, and Barney, who are all caught in the crossfire of revelations and rage. As the dust settles, EastEnders fans are left on the edge of their seats. What secrets will finally spill out in the heat of this confrontation? Will Barney learn the truth about his father? And how far will Nicola go to cling to the life she's fought so hard to preserve? One thing is certain, this gripping storyline promises twists, betrayals, and emotional wreckage that will keep viewers hooked. Danny Dyer reveals, mad reason he quit EastEnders, it's the truth. Danny played the character of Mick Carter until 2022. During his final scenes, Mick was involved in a showdown with Linda Carter and Janine Butcher. Prior to this, Mick had been in a relationship with Janine, with the last part of his storyline ultimately focusing on her desperation to be with him. And Mick coming to the realization Linda is his one true love. Mick disappeared as a result of being swept out to sea. Afterwards, Janine was sent to prison, and eventually gave birth to his child behind bars. Why did Danny Dyer leave EastEnders? Reflecting on Mick's relationship with Janine, star Danny Dyer recently admitted it was a mad storyline. In an episode of Rob Beckett's Smart TV on Sky, he said, "Mick's got a kid with Janine. How mad is that? That's why I left. They ***ing put me with Janine. I thought I've got to FK off. It's the truth," he added as the audience laughed. Last year, Danny joined a variety of famous faces in the Disney Plus show Rivals. Danny played a character called Freddie in the show, who ended up having a secret fling with Lizzie, played by Catherine Parkinson. After a decade starring as Mick Carter on one of the UK's biggest soaps, Danny is no stranger to criticism of his acting. The influx of praise for his stint in Rivals hasn't gone unnoticed, calling this revelation that he can act slightly insulting. "I'm just riding the wave of it at the moment," the Marching Powder star shared with us. Revealing his involvement with the Disney Plus show was a bit last minute. Danny didn't have much preparation time and was reading the script as we were shooting, going, "Oh my god, this is so clever." He jokes it could have gone two ways. Either people got it or it would just be, "There's Danny Dyer in a wig." Thankfully it was a smash hit. Who is Joey Branning in EastEnders and what happened with him and Lauren? Bianca Jackson jokes about the contentious 2012 romance as the Knights throw a welcome home party for Sonia Fowler's newborn baby Julia in the latest episode of the BBC soap. When a pregnant Lauren, who is expecting her second child with Peter Beale, remarks how it will be nice for Julia and her baby to grow up as cousins so close in age, Bianca remarks about Lauren and Joey's closeness. She later says to Sonia how weird she thinks it is that no one ever talks about it. In case you need a refresher, here's what happened in the storyline. Who is Joey Branning in EastEnders? Joey Branning, played by David Witts, was introduced back in 2012 as the estranged son of Derek Branning. Derek was the older brother of Walford mainstays Jack, Max and Carol, and the son of the late Jim Branning. This made Joey nephew to Jack, Carol and Max, and cousin to the likes of Lauren and Abby Branning, Sonia and Bianca. Joey also arrived in Walford with his sister Alice Branning. What happened between Lauren and Joey Branning? EastEnders embarked upon a controversial storyline when first cousins Joey and Lauren began a sexual relationship. Upon his arrival in Albert Square, Joey dated Lauren's best friend Lucy Beale, but cheated on her when he kissed Whitney Dean. When Lauren found out, she teamed up with Lucy and Whitney to get revenge, and Joey told Lauren she was just jealous he hadn't kissed her, while she slapped him in disgust. He then moved in with Max and they started sleeping together, later claiming to be in love. When Derek uncovered their secret, Lauren and Joey ran away in Derek's stolen car, but crashed it into a shop. Derek then threatened to tell the police that Lauren was driving the car to force her to break up with Joey. But when he later died of a heart attack, they resumed their relationship. Upon learning about Lauren and Joey, Lucy spiked Lauren's drink, which eventually led to Joey breaking up with her and Lauren seeking treatment for alcoholism. When Joey later decided to go and live with his mum in 2013, he asked Lauren to come with him, but she told him their relationship was never right. Who played Joey Branning in EastEnders? Joey was played by newcomer David Witts, in what was his first major TV role. Since leaving Walford, the actor went on to appear in US teen drama Recovery Road in 2016 and starred alongside Martin Clunes in the second series of ITV's Manhunt in 2021. More recently, he starred in Amazon Prime film The Beekeeper and can currently be seen in the new series of Unforgotten on ITV1, playing a character called Sam.
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của EastEnders Spoiler TV. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại bạn.